Well, it was the Late Late Show again at the Stadium of Light. You're gonna need a bigger wall. Reggie got it absolutely bang on with a little help from our friend VAR. There's lots to talk about in this video. Now then, as you always do, and you've absolutely killed it by the way, smash the thumbs up and subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. Now, actually, wait a minute, I've got a bone to pick with people. See them marks on the wall? I'm busy decorating, so have a little bit of patience. I've seen your comment. But then yesterday, one thing what I want to get off my chest, and I've been screaming it for years, and I'm so glad we're doing it now. And it does play a big part in the way Sunderland push on in the latter stages of the game, and that's the fact that Sunderland are kicking towards the roker end in the second half. I've been waiting for this for God knows how long, and you can just gans to show how with the two games at home especially that it does play its part. And that's the thing. When Sunderland are having a dip in form, which it will come, we all know that, it happens to most teams, and we're coming up against the harder teams, the bigger teams in the league, we need to be that 12th man. And I just hope when we did have our dip in form, people didn't jump quickly and start getting on Reggie's back and start getting on the players' back. We, as fans, are going to be so vital and so crucial in helping them, pushing them on in games what's tough, in games what we're struggling in. We've got to be that 12th man like we are. So I am over the moon that we're shooting towards the rope end now. Now then, when the lineup came out yesterday, I was surprised because we had Lafay on the left. Now in the Championship, we didn't see the best out of Lafay, minus the Bury game when he told him in Ewan. Out on the left, we prefer him in his natural position. Before the game, I had an inkling that Reggie was going to start him because he was constantly mentioning him in his videos leading up to this game. And he was saying like, he's an important part in the Sunderland team and he's going to play a crucial part this season. So I thought, he might be starting him. Like I said, I would have preferred him in his natural position, but at half time when I give me little analysis, I said I didn't really like him playing out on the left, but he's done out wrong and he's playing really well. And he continued that throughout the game. Now, there was a toss-up of who you could have gave man of the match in that game. It could have been Lafay, it could have been Ronaldo, it could have been Roofs. There's quite a few of them. Xhaka ran the show. So there's quite a few who was, in for a shout. Now, the thing is, with Reggie's tactics, especially with Lafay, I really enjoyed, simply because Lafay wasn't just stuck to the touchline, he was drifting inside a lot. And another thing, Ronaldo, he spent more time up the pitch than he did tracking back, but defensively he was class as well. And that's the thing with Reggie's tactics. You had Siddiqui pressing, you had Ronaldo bombing on, Lafay cutting in. He was set up just absolutely unreal, and I was loving watching it at the stadium. But Ronaldo, for me, I had a debate with Mag online, don't know why they were so interested, but he was saying when Ronaldo first signed that, his legs have gone, he's not fast. And I was saying, no, he's still rapid. That wasn't even long ago, the clip what I put on Twitter. And yesterday it just proved how quick he actually is. Because when they were coming down the right-hand side, I swear he must have had 10 yards, the player. I'm not sure who it was now, it might have been Henry. He had 10 yards on Ronaldo and he just blasted back. And I just thought to myself, my God, he has got some engine on him. Back onto the game, I thought we were the better team in the first half. Our two centre-halves striking up a very good partnership in Alderete and Nordy. You've seen Nordy's song, I've got to mention it. Steve done it on the vlog. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it, it's class. Now, I went to the Huddersfield game and straight away you could see how good Nordy was, the qualities he possessed. He looked class. And Reggie took him off. And I says, at that time, he's got one eye, and I said it in my preview as well, he's got one eye on Saturday's game. And I think that's why he's took him off. And the fact that we've bought him basically to start games. And he looked so immense against Brentford, as did Alderete. I thought he was class as well. Now, when I said at the beginning of this video, Reggie got a bang on. He really did. Because in the later stages, he brought on Gue and went 4-4-2. He wasn't satisfied with a 1-1. He knows how crucial these home games are going to be and how we need to win our home games. So what does he do? He brings on Gue in the later stages of the game and he pushes on, trying to get that winner. I tell you what, Granit Xhaka ran the show. Now, Jordan Henderson, I was watching Henderson and he was trying to orchestrate the team like he always does, like he's known for. Like he was telling his centre-halves to get across when he was receiving the ball. He was telling his wingers to get down. Basically, that's what he was doing. And so was Granit Xhaka for us. But my God, Granit Xhaka, he's always available. He's always open and in space for that pass. And that's what he does best. And I tell you what, his range of passing, I keep mentioning this, is unreal, because he was the one who picked out Wilson Isidore for the winner. Yes, it's our originals who's scoring from the championship days, but it's our new players who's giving them assists. Now, it was Ronaldo who made the tackle initially, and the Brentford players were just not playing to the whistle, and they were just gone to the ref thinking that they got the foul. Ronaldo made a really good tackle. Granit picks the ball up, whips it to Lafay. Lafay holds it up for a little while, lays it back off to Xhaka. Xhaka then smashes it into the box, straight on Wilson Isidore's head. And the keeper, it sort of was at the keeper, but it was down with pace, so it came off him and went in. A little bit poor by the keeper. Maybe he could have done a little bit better, but it was a good finish by Wilson. I'm not taking it away from him. But Wilson's had a really good week. He's gave birth. He's became a father for the second time. He's also, it was his birthday. And then to top it off, he gets the winner. In the 96th minute, there's nothing like scoring a goal very late on. Sends the stadium up like it did. It was unreal. But gone off it, it was just the Sunderland we really wanted. The VAR, which we'll get to in a minute, goal disallowed. Then it was a penalty save. Then they went 1-0 up, and I just thought, oh my God, it's just not our day. But then we got a penalty through VAR, and also then Wilson Isidore went to get the winner. It was just, that just sums up Sunderland, didn't it? They love to do things the hard way. But talking about VAR, now their goal was offside, it was clear. In the stadium, the new sign, Otterar, I think Otterar or something, I can't remember his name. It's their new signing, and they thought he scored again. But if you're watching his celebration and on the match vlog, what we're doing, he sort of had an idea that he was offside. Straight away he looked across, then the team sort of laboured getting to him to celebrate, and you just had that idea, and especially when it came up on the top and they were checking it, you just knew it was offside. It was narrowly offside, but offside's offside these days. I'm quite surprised the referee didn't announce what happened throughout the game with, like they're supposed to do, what we've seen on other games where he comes on the mic and talks. But who cares? And anyway, now moving on to the actual penalty what got given. Mandava got away with it the first half. I didn't think this was bad. Keith Andrews, he was adamant it was totally different. Mandava, his hands are out here, but as you backing into player, you're not fouling them, you're just backing into him. Their player sort of gets out of him and they're both gone down. The ref was having none of it, and neither was VAR. So for me, I didn't think that was a foul. Now the actual penalty, if you're going to give them throughout the season, you're going to be seeing a shit ton of penalties, you really are. But nonetheless, I thought, probably is fair enough, then you may as well tap that one on the chin. It was a penalty. Roof steps up. Absolutely unbelievable. 11.5 million we paid for this man, and he's been unbelievable. He came for every cross. He was vocal like we love to see. His distribution was spot on, and he saves penalties. 2 in a row? What? Oh my God, he was amazing. Good penalty save. Although the penalty was shit, it was more or less sort of strike at him. It was quite comfortable, but you still have to dive the right way and make that save. And Roofs was up there for man of the match, you could say, with quite a few other players. Now, after that, we got a penalty. Similar situation. Diarra got ragged down to the ground, so there's Diarra with an assist. Diarra got ragged down to the ground, and Lafay steps up, cool as you like, puts the keeper the wrong way. 1-1, game on. We were going to push on for this winner. And like I say, we're kicking towards the rock end, and it was just, I could sense it coming. When you can just feel it in the stadium, and we're getting chance after chance, and I just sensed that ball coming, and when it came in from Granit Xhaka and Wilson Merritt with a class headed down low, it was just, we deserved that win, and I was out with the moon with him. I was out with the moon with Reggie, the way he set up, the way he went for it in the later stages by changing the system, by going 4-4-2. It was really, it was a joy to watch. Now, I've seen a lot of people giving Talby stick on Twitter, and the fact that Patrick Roberts could be leaving because Derby is sniffing around him, apparently. You just got to bide your time with these players. We're literally a couple of games into the season. And I said this regarding the crack on when people were talking about Mienda and that Wilson should be starting. No, you've got to stick with these players. Reggie trusts Mienda to be his number 9. So we've just got to bide our time and have patience with the squad. And I think Talby, tracking back, he done well. He was coming back, doing his defensive duties, getting forward. But he didn't have the best of the games, to be honest. Neither did Adingra when he came on. But by the by, we've got the 3 points. We've just got to have patience with these wingers. If a winger comes in, then happy days. But we've still got to get a striker and another defender. Well, then again, looking at the defenders, we've got quite a few. If we can get a striker in, a winger, I'll be quite happy. But injuries, they can creep up on you. So it's better to be safe than sorry and have that extra strength in depth. So yes, I would love a centre-back. But the game, all in all, I was quite pleased with the lads. I thought they performed much better than they did against Burnley. Although I knew we weren't going to come up against a team like Burnley again, apart from when we play them at the stadium. Like, they just want to park the bus, try and soak everything up and hit you on the counter. It was totally different. But Brentford, I thought they're a good team. They look alright. Like you say, they need to make a few signings. It will hurt them losing the firepower what they've lost in a Bremo, Norgard and Wissa, who's refusing to play. In fact, like I said in the intro, it's 59 goal contributions from last season. You are going to find it quite hard to replace them. But and anyway, all in all, it was a very good game. I was buzzing with it. I'm going to watch it back when it comes out on the SAFC.com again. Like you always do, everybody watches it back and all the highlights and just be over the moon that we've gone at this international break sitting in 6th. I'm not getting carried away. I know Steve likes to give us stick for saying, "Oh, what you mentioning this for? It's so early on." Who cares? Let's get carried away, man. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in a bit.